Now in this section we will be discussing about the flowchart. Now hopefully that whatever the task I gave it to you last time, you have done that. The same thing it is mentioned out here. That thing that you have gone to the bedroom and you found that lamp is not working. Now what should you should do, and how you can make the flowchart out there. So now this is the example of the process that happens in our daily life. Okay, any point of time it can happen. Now the problem is lamp is not working, so lamp does not work. And then what can be the conclusion or the options to us? That lamp plugged in, yes or no. Now this plugged in or not, this is in the diamond box. Now in flowchart we represent any kind of options or the decision making situations by the diamond box. Okay, so now there are two options and one input. Input is what? The question. Lamp is working, no or yes. So lamp plugged in, no or yes. If it is no, then plug in the lamp. If it is yes, then just check it whether bulb is burned out or not. Again, this is a decision making question. So if it is yes, then replace the bulb. If it is no, then repair the bulb. So this is the simple flowchart of a daily life incident. Okay, it can happen any point of time. Now in this flowchart we have different symbols which we have used. We have used the first symbol as a start and end. It's a oval shaped, okay, or the rectangular shaped little bit round corner, and it represents the starts or end right here. Now then we have used the arrow to show the flow of the decisions, and then we have used this decision making. For decision making we have used this symbol. This is a diamond symbol which indicates a decision, and then it's an arrow this side, and then definitely this is the process or the you know the end of that particular process that it is reflecting. And then again this is a uh, decision making diamond, and wherein this is the decisions which you have taken on a start or end. Now there are different symbols like start or end, arrow, this parallelogram we use for input or output, simple rectangle we use for process, and definitely this diamond we use for decision making process. Let's take little complicated example. Now if I tell you to draw a flowchart for finding the sum of first 100 odd numbers, then what will you do? This is a little bit complicated. Now understand the questions first. In this type of questions you should never attempt to write the the solutions or the steps first. First you should draw the left hand side of the chart. Okay, first you should draw the flow chart, and then seeing the flow you should write the steps, and then only it will match and it will be correct. Otherwise there is a chance of making mistakes. Okay, now in this particular question it is mentioned that we need to draw a chart or the flow chart wherein we need to find out the final summation of first 100 odd numbers. Now what is the odd number? If we start with 1, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 and so on and so forth, 100 numbers like up to 199 we'll have to add, and we'll have to print that. This is the question. To do so, we will start with start, definitely. Any process we should start, and any process we should end with this like that. And in between, we will jot down all the process flow. Now then, as we are doing this computer programming, then all the registers and all the workable storage, we will make it 0. So we will set everything working 0 first. Then we are assuming two variables. One is A and one is B. A is the starting number. A is equal to 1 because 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on and so forth. So we are setting A is equal to 1, and then the process says that there is a register B wherein B is stored with B plus A, and initially I have told that A, B and all these other working conditions we have set it 0. So unless and until specified like A is equal to 1 out here. So here when at this step number 3, what will happen? B equals to 0 plus 1. That means B is equal to 1. Now we need to check here. It's a decision making diagram or decision making, the uh, diamond, whether A is equal to 199. Now why it is 199? Because it is told that we need to add first 100 odd numbers. Now if you see, first odd number is 1, second is 3, third is 5th, fourth is 7th, and goes on. And 199 is the last odd number. So we are checking it whether A is equal to 199 or not. If it is no, definitely in the first step it is not no, then we are coming here and we are adding 2 with A, previous value of A. Now currently the previous value at the first stage is A 1. So 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Now A has become 3 and we are going here and we are putting A is equal to 3 and B in this case 1. So now updated B is equal to 1 plus A, which is 4. So similarly here A is equal to 3, not 199, and we are repeating this process. This is called loop. So we are putting the observation into the loop, and unless and until this is A is equal to 199. The moment it becomes A equals to 199, it goes yes and it prints B. And what will be the B? B is nothing but 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 and dot 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 up to plus 199. So this is the little complicated, but hope you have understood how the flowchart is being drawn and how the interpretation is done. Remember, you should not write first the steps out here, which is mentioned in the right hand side. You should first write the flowchart and then explanation comes into the picture, and it reduces the mistakes, right?